This is A. Renee from Journal, Jot, and Jive. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so every time I post, you are in the know. All right, guys, it is February 4th. It is Monday, and yes, y'all are getting 2 videos in one day. I decided I wanted to bring a little journal content to this week to get us started. It is the first official week in February, so I don't want to push something as important as setting your goals and making sure you get them accomplished off too far. So I wanted to show you a goals journal that I am using. I actually write my goals in several places. Wherever I am going to open up a book, a journal, a planner, a goal is going to be somewhere placed in there so that I can make sure that I have it in front of me at all times. This is a goals journal by Gold Mining Cocoa. It actually is one of my favorite things to write in this year. We're going into the second month, and I said it's time for me to set it up. So what I opted to do was go and look back at January, reflect on what worked, what didn't, and I'll actually give you a flip through. And I started a mini brain dump. I haven't completed that brain dump, but I'm going to show you how it is for me in my goal planning. So when you open this book, you get a honeycomb layout, and I just put some things that I wanted to accomplish for the whole month. I still have not done my mind mapping. That is something that I need to work on. You get affirmations 20 that you can write. Again, that's something that I need to write in here as well. And then we come to our goals page. I absolutely love the layout. It is very similar to how I do things, so it made this super easy for me to use. But in the event that some of you all have this and you want to know, like, how can I use it? I'm a little confused on how I set my goals. I thought this would be a great video for you. So it's broken down into categories. You have me, work, and create. I love it because you're focusing on self-care, all about you. What do you want to do to be creative? And then your work life. So what I did was I put my little items on here, and then she has a breakdown, what I accomplished, what I learned, how can I improve. So if you follow me for a while, it's similar to how we do our weekly recaps, but this is going to be your overall for the month. Now, I set 3 goals per category, and let's see, did it work for me? So yeah, we're in January. I put better skin regimen, resume prayer journal, read 2 books per month, remember to purr daily. For work, utilize investment job to improve time management, increase visibility for Journal, Jot, and Jive, increase Journal, Jot, and Jive's income by $2,500 this month. Now, I already started Xing off some things, and I wanted to be able to do some of this on screen with you. So I'm going to go in and let you know. Now, did I utilize investment job to improve time management? No, my time management actually sucked horribly this month. It shows across all components of my life. So that is definitely something that is going to transfer over into February for sure. Increase visibility for JJJ. Yes, I did accomplish that. Even though, of course, there's some other things that I'm like, I could do it a little bit more in this area and that area. But nonetheless, I did complete that. Increase Journal, Jot, and Jive's income by $2,500. No, I did not hit that mark. I did increase it, but it didn't hit that mark. Now, I am a super ambitious person, so I will set the bar high. If I reach it, fine. If I don't, I'm going to revamp and figure out how to make it happen. It's just something about me that I like to push past my comfort zone. I will tell you a reason I did not hit that mark is because I didn't do time management and I was not consistent in a lot of things that I needed to do. So I am able to do that. So I clearly had to pause real quick, guys. The house phone, which is probably a telemarketer. Yes, still have a house phone. Wrong. And I was like, oh, forgot to turn the ringer off. Anywho, back to what we were talking about. So again, I didn't increase that income because I was not productive with that time management. Now we come down to the create side. What am I trying to create? So quality YouTube content was 1, create a better environment in my room was 2, and then create new stickers. Now, what I did for create quality content on YouTube, I put an X, and I'm going to explain why I put an X. It's not that I don't talk about quality items when we do live videos, but I did not produce enough pre-recorded videos like you're watching right now. Honestly, I don't even know if I did 5 out of the whole month, maybe 6. I'm pushing it. So for sure, that was an X. I did not do well with that. That is something that I need to improve on in the next month. That doesn't mean that this will be put on my create sign over here, but it may. It very well may. Then I had create a better environment in my room. Did not do that. Then I had create new stickers. So when you're creating your goals and the tasks that you need to do within those goals, you need to be really honest with, did it happen or did it not? So if you're going down and you're checking everything and it really didn't happen, you're doing yourself a disservice. So that is why I go back and I reflect. She then gives you different categories where you write what I accomplished, what I learned, how can I improve? So I answered those. So when you flip over, then you move on to the next month. I already started, you know, the cute stuff, coloring in. I'm going to do a little bit on here so you can see me do it, but I didn't want to spend the whole video coloring in. This for me is therapeutic. I like it. It allows me to relax before I even start writing the goals down so I don't get overwhelmed. So what I'm using to color mine in, I really needed color pencils, but I didn't get those for this. I am using Stabilo, the pens, the medium point and the fine point pens. When I'm coloring my stuff in, I am not coloring for perfection. I'm just coloring so pops of color can be on my page.
Dice is on the beat.
Okay, so now we've colored in. I can go in and fill it in more if I want to, but again, now we need to focus on the goals. So again, they're broken down in different categories. I took a Tom bow and I just went around each section so I could see which ring went with what. And so this is me time, this is work, and this is create. Now, what I wanted to do is put my word. Hopefully y'all did not hear my stomach just growl because it was really loud. Yeah, I did just stop to let y'all know that my stomach growled. Okay, so my word of the year is intentional. I'm going to have that everywhere. So on January, I put be intentional. I'm within the year now. It's to remain intentional. So I'm going to highlight across the top of dreams and focus, and I'm going to put remain intentional. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, okay, what do I want to do for me time? And what do I want to do for work? So I'm, again, writing some stuff on my brain dump list. So for me time, there's a couple of things that I want to focus on this month. Now, serenity is one. I want to develop a space of serenity. My mind has been wandering quite a bit all through January. January was a very trying month, so I need a space filled with serenity. So what I would do for the rest of my book is I would go in and I will fill in what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do that off screen. I'll come back and show you what that looks like. All right, guys, so I am done. I enjoyed putting down what I needed to accomplish for February. I have pretty much 3 goals per category, and I go in and like I said, I put those down. Now what I can do with this is after I have put my goals in here, she has a journal that came with your goals journal. So this is just straight with lines in it. I can go in my journal and say, okay, this is how I want to accomplish these things. What am I going to get done by doing that? How, why, when? A lot of times we need to ask ourselves questions why we're doing those things. And then at the end of the month, I can recap that. So I'm super excited about that. I added a couple of little stickers, some icon stickers in here just to kind of spruce the page up. You don't have to do it. It can be pen and paper, fill it in, and you are fine. So again, if you have the Goals Journal by Gold Mine and Coco, y'all make sure that you are using it. Don't just buy stuff just to say you have it. She has designed this for us to be able to live our best lives. And this is my February goals. I will remain intentional. And I'll be honest, I'm probably going to add some more stuff to it because I'm just extra like that. But I did want to show you how you can use it. I enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it too. Get those plans and those goals and get them in motion. So until next time.